We reinvented the modern computer. The year following my birth, in 1964, the computer remained unchanged until we came up with the concept of accelerated computing. That news footage shows the CEO of NVIDIA introducing the Blackwell chip. Like the superhero of chips, this device speeds up everything and doesn't use electricity like it's going out of style. AMD, meanwhile, is writing notes in the corner and appears rather concerned. Our favorite stock business is re-owing, even though AMD is looking bad. In fact, Tesla is benefiting from its friend NVIDIA's expansion. Hang then changes the subject in the interview, mentioning NVIDIA and Tesla working together. You know it's going to be amazing when the cool kids at school decide to work on a collaborative project. Cars are becoming intelligent enough to drive themselves thanks to artificial intelligence, AI. You can choose to eat a burrito or take a sleep. It's unlikely that any other technological company has contributed more to one of the world's most significant industries on such a massive scale. We reinvented the modern computer. The current value of NVIDIA is $2 trillion. To put it another way, you would never attain that amount if you saved a $1 per second. That is its size. They achieved this by improving the speed, intelligence, and affordability of computers. Furthermore, these machines are capable of anything from having cars drive themselves to most likely making a decent cup of coffee. The worst part is that, despite all of this high-tech magic, NVIDIA has essentially become the biggest tech company. Imagine being so skilled at what you do that your work can be found in everything from cars that can turn left to gaming PCs. Like a cool uncle who knows all the tricks, NVIDIA has taken over the IT industry. Let's be honest for a moment, though. The NVIDIA-Tesla relationship is like they're actually creating transformers, except without the saving the world element. It's like discovering that your favorite pizza business has started giving out additional cheese. That's the whole idea about NVIDIA's chips and technology making things better and cheaper. The world's densest computers are these servers. By doing this, entire data centers from the past are replaced and condensed into this little data center. Furthermore, this rack would most likely have more power than practically every computer on the planet. Will this be sluggish in 2 years or in years? We'll be coming up with something even more amazing every couple of years. This time, Jensen shows off a server so powerful that it may take the place of whole data centers. Picture a server so powerful that it makes those enormous computer-filled skyscrapers appear like a collection of antiquated floppy disks. He goes on to say that NVIDIA has increased chip performance by 1,000 times in the past 8 years. That's like comparing the speed of a snail to a space shuttle. For fun, he also reminds everyone that Tesla and NVIDIA are great friends and are collaborating to make automobiles drive themselves, demonstrating that the future is not just approaching but is already here and practically here. There is nothing ordinary about this server. It can easily replace whole data centers, making it the superhero of servers. What about the chips? In just 8 years, they've gone from zero to hero, performing 1,000 times better. For silicon, it's similar to your typical gym transformation. The amazing thing is that when we connect Vision Pro to this world we call Omniverse, which is operating on these computers, we basically create a digital world that is superimposed on top of the real world. Apple refers to this as spatial computing, and you have the impression that you're almost there. Actually, it's quite it. The CEO of NVIDIA introduces Vision Pro, also called Omniverse, which functions as the ultimate matchmaker between the digital and real worlds. It is comparable to playing a virtual reality game in real life. By avoiding real-world testing and simplifying tasks like solving riddles or fixing faults, this computer-based device helps businesses save a ton of money. Naturally, Tesla has returned to the public eye by utilizing NVIDIA's technology to create vehicles that not only transport you around without a driver, but also make it difficult to tell what is genuine and what isn't. You might not even be aware that your car is a member of the Matrix. Would you like it for your vehicle? That is undoubtedly what many people desire, and they are increasing their investments in these two businesses, particularly Tesla. Who else is as optimistic about Tesla? Our buddies over at Seeking Alpha. There is more to Tesla's remarkable success than merely watching from the sidelines. Seeking Alpha is your one-stop shop for the most recent information on Tesla, Elon Musk, Tesla innovation, and stock price targets for individuals interested in Tesla and those. Every day, life appears more like a science fiction film due to the combination of high-power computing and the blending of the real and virtual worlds. In essence, NVIDIA is driving this future forward by ensuring that the distinction between digital and physical worlds becomes so hazy that we may need new glasses to see it properly. And let's face it, I'm all for the future if it means autonomously avoiding traffic jams in Tesla vehicles equipped with NVIDIA AI. Perhaps we should prevent kids from watching too many science fiction films, or else we may have to cope with an automobile revolt. In order to reduce the amount of screening that needs to be done in a wet lab, we may use that computer to simulate life. Much of the screening might be completed quickly by a computer. We could investigate the target protein space considerably more rapidly and in a lot bigger space than the chemical space. Therefore, whatever we finally choose to bring to trial will have a far greater chance of passing the trial and becoming a. Computers from NVIDIA seem to have been taking digital steroids. Now they can move around chemical and protein environments as quickly as if they were browsing social media, which speeds up tests and makes lab rats everywhere sigh with relief. It's like having a virtual crash test dummy that never complains when NVIDIA and Tesla collaborate on AI-driven vehicle safety simulations. Being the cool uncle in the tech industry isn't enough for NVIDIA. They want to be the innovative godfather. They are demonstrating their presence everywhere, like glitter at a craft party, by shaking hands with well-known companies like Microsoft, Azure, GCP, AWS, HP, Dell, and IBM. Additionally, they are collaborating with software experts such as Cadence and Synopsys to make sure that NVIDIA's technology serves as the foundation for everything. It appears as though everyone is asked to participate in the construction of the digital infrastructure for the future Autobahn. They're not just pushing the envelope, they're mailing it to another dimension with everything from creating servers that may take the place of data centers to modeling life itself. Despite all of this, their work with Tesla serves as a shining example of what can be achieved when advanced AI is combined with automobiles. With NVIDIA behind the wheel and likely giggling as they speed into the future, it's an insane tech-fueled journey. And so, all of this is something you can do on our architecture. Our architecture allows you to perform other things anywhere, don't you think? As a result, if you're a developer using NVIDIA, you can run it anywhere on AWS, GCP, Azure, HP, Dell, IBM, and so on. It seems as though NVIDIA is at the core of a seismic event related to AI computing, upending the tech industry. Imagine Mark Zuckerberg hiding in a lair surrounded by mounds of 350,000 video chips, either collecting them or planning to take over the digital world. However, NVIDIA isn't just hoarding chips. They are collaborating with Jensen to construct data centers that are so easy to operate that you would assume you are buying fast food rather than sophisticated components. Then comes Tesla, which is slamming in with NVIDIA's technology under the hood, demonstrating that this is a full-fledged race toward the future of AI-driven mobility rather than merely upgrading cars with more sophisticated brains. As you can see, Tesla is not your typical automaker. In fact, several analysts refer to them as a technological firm rather than an automobile manufacturer. Thus, you can be sure that Tesla's future will be bright. This weekend I saw 50 people and they all said, "Please tell him thank you." They all want something that doesn't provide value and is, I know, pedestrian. A stock split is what they desire. Why are you unable to offer it to us? Well, we give it some thought. Now is not the time to make the announcement. As you are aware, no, I am aware, and I apologize once more. It's ridiculous. Yes, we have previously divided our stock. By the way, one of the reasons I truly enjoy stock splits is that it allows our employees and others to purchase stock. Yes, Walmart also says that. Yes, it's beneficial, and we want to ensure that we look after our staff. They provide such amazing work for us. Everyone is affected as NVIDIA's story devolves into stock splitville. It seems as though NVIDIA has chosen to invite everyone to a huge stock party. The CEO is out here playing Santa Claus in the tech sector, making sure that stock splits are distributing shares like candy, and that everyone gets a piece of the NVIDIA pie, whether they are sorting mail or planning in the suite. Making sure everyone receives an equitable portion isn't the only goal here. Building an ownership culture where everyone has a stake in the outcome is the goal. By collaborating with industry titans like Tesla, NVIDIA is presenting a picture of a business